Start over here.
What's the date here? July 27.
This is a nectarine. It's a hardwood. It's called a hardwood nectarine. It's off my nectarine tree. I'll take a bite out of here. You see it's ripe. It's ready to eat. This is the first year this tree has really bared fruit, or this is late freezes. This year it didn't have a late freeze, so it has a number of them on there. They're kind of beat up. I don't know exactly what's going on, but the fruit's still really good.
How old is that tree?
Well, it's about 5 years old probably. It's a grafted tree. Oh, here's a cherry tree. It hasn't produced, and I took its neighbor out that was next door to it. It was a different kind of cherry tree, but this one's liable to come out as well.
That's big.
There's an apple tree over here. This is a Fuji apple. It's supposed to be red, so they have some spots on them, and the apples are not ready yet. There'll be at least another month, probably, maybe even two, before they're ready.
How old is this tree?
It's about 4 or 5 years old. This is an English walnut tree, and you can see here's a couple English walnuts, and some of them have problems, and they won't make it, but a lot of them will. It's a grafted tree. See at the bottom, this is black walnut on the bottom, and English or Carpathian walnut, which is English walnut, on top, grafted together by Stark Brothers.
Look at this. This looks like is that anything? Is that a grafted branch?
That?
No.
No, that's just the way it's, no, that's just where it's going. Apricot tree didn't do anything this year. Last year I got some apricots off of it, but it didn't produce this year. Late freeze it got it.
So it flowers before the other ones?
Right, flowers came out early, and we had late snow, and it got it. This is a pecan tree. It's a seed grown, bark same color all the way up, and you can see the pecans on it. Here's some right here's a group. Over here you can see this is what pecans look like. They'll get bigger, and this green husk will open up, and the pecan will drop out. And
what happens to the walnut when it's done?
Same thing. The green husk opens up, and the walnut will drop out. Pecan on that side, pecan on this side. This is another pecan.
So these shade your driveway?
Trees. Right. This tree is about 2 years older than that tree. I originally planted a tree where that one is, and it died.
Oh, there goes the squirrel.
2 years.
Oh, a squirrel just came out of the pecan tree.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they like it too.
He must have been a little scared up there.
This is another Carpathian walnut tree that's grafted. You can see the top is Carpathian, the bottom is black walnut.
And this one's older or just bigger a little bit?
It's older, and it's a different variety of grafted tree by Stark Brothers. And over here,
You got figs over there?
yeah, this is a fig bush inside. These are the flowers on the outside are hibiscus. This is a fig tree, but a fig bush really. It would be a tree if I could get it to. If I took it in the wintertime.
It dies back.
This is a plum tree here. Come over here. You'll see this tree has produced a few plums. In fact,
Your left?
There's one up there. It is. See on the ground.
The last of the plums.
There it is.
A little bit smaller.
Yep, but it is
I have a couple of
delicious.
these here.
And I'll share it with you. Open it up. See, like that?
Yeah.
And have a bite. It's called bubblegum plum. Has a bubblegum flavor. It really does.
That was the last of those?
That's it. It's only had like 4 or 5 plums on it this year. It'll get, as it gets bigger, it'll produce more. Another plum tree here, light production.
It's got a lot of branches.
Beech tree.
Broke a branch, didn't it?
Yeah, I'll be pruning those out. The broken branches will be. I'll be pruning those out. I just waited until we got all the peaches off of them.
That was a good tree.
Yeah, I had a lot of good peaches on it. This apple tree, and these apples are small and have worms in them, but a lot of them will still be good as they get bigger. Another apple tree down there, and another plum tree on the other end. And that's all the trees on this side of the yard.
So, 2 plums, couple apples. No luck on any cherries, huh?
No, cherries didn't work out this year.
Do you usually get?
Oh,
Is this the first year for
another
nuts?
apple tree.
Oh yeah.
Another apple tree over here. And this tree is diseased, and I've kind of let it go, just trying to let it recover. The base of it.
The bark of it is diseased.
Back here,
Asparagus.
this is another peach tree. This little tree has quite a few really delicious peaches on it.
What's with the string?
Oh, the bark was splitting out last year, and I just kind of supported it. It's in pretty bad shape. I'm hoping to save it. This is another peach tree. And
Those are huge.
yeah, but they're not ripe yet. These are a white peach, and I'm hoping they should. Once they get ripe, you see, it looks like it should be ripe. It's not soft yet. It has to get a little bit softer. They're kind of hard. There's a rock right
You get a
there.
ladder out, or you just let them fall.
Well, I'll pick them. See, I have broken branches. I'll have to trim all these out, and this tree will be a lot smaller after that. This is a
The broken branch continues to produce fruit,
Yeah, well, it just produced more than it could handle. And I didn't.
but the fruit doesn't die or start getting ripe right away.
No.
It's a little
It-
soft.
Yeah.
No, not really. I
Well,
guess.
that one probably is ready. I'll just give it a try here. See how it is. Should wash it off. I haven't sprayed them for quite a while, so I did spray them originally. Just cut it open here and see.
Sounds a little
It's
bit firm.
a white peach. You can give it a taste. I'll give this part a taste.
A little firm in it.
Yeah. Hope is that.
Well, not bad.
Yeah. My hope is that another few days and it'll get even sweeter.
With this guy.
That's a pear tree. Had one pear on it. It's sick. It's coming out of it. See the growth on the bottom? That's a good sign. It's
Is
coming
it?
out of it.
So is this the
Hopefully.
bark stuff that it was sick about?
No, I'm not sure. That's just sun scald there, but it's just kind of struggling a little bit.
Oh, there's a little pear up on top.
Yeah,
Right in the sun.
Yeah. And this is
That's a squirrel trap.
yeah.
You catching those regular or no?
Oh yeah. This is a plum tree here. It's Shiro plum. It's a yellow plum. It's really a nice sweet plum though. And it had a few plums on it this year. Last year it had even more plums. This is another apple tree here. You can see the apples on there.
That's a big,
and,
really big tree.
and this one isn't bothered by the worms quite as much.
So all your apple trees producing?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. This is another apple tree over here. And then this is another Carpathian walnut tree here with.
So you got 4 large nut trees?
I have 4 Carpathian walnut, and I have 2 pecan trees that are the large.
Oh, so
Pecan
6.
trees. The pecan trees actually will be larger. They'll get 60 feet tall eventually. The English Carpathian walnuts that are grafted only get around 30, 40 feet tall. You see where it's grafted. This is black walnut on the bottom, English or Carpathian walnut on top, and you can see the walnuts hanging in the tree like this. So
Do you pick them or do you let them fall?
I'll let them fall.
You got grapes going on?
Grape leaves.
Oh,
Over here I have cherry tree.
let me catch you up.
This is a cherry tree. I picked a few cherries off of it, but it hasn't done quite as well as I'd like. But it gets quite a bit of shade here, and the shade does not help. It needs more direct sun. I've opened up in the middle like you're supposed to on stone fruit.
So that's got you took out the middle of it, basically?
Yeah, that's right. I did that a couple of years ago. Yeah. And then this is
Another nut tree.
another, Carpathian walnut on top, black walnut grafted to the bottom. And English walnuts. I have 4 English walnuts trees, and they're all 4 different variety of English walnut. So anyway,
What'd you
that's
say this one was?
is what?
What kind of nut? What is the squirrels getting in here?
Yeah. Yep, squirrels have been eating on them. They eat them when they're still green. This one had the walnut worms on it. You can see where they've eaten the leaves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got after them though, and I pretty much, I think I got rid of them for the most part.
How did you get rid of those?
Well, I sprayed the tree with warm soapy water, and I had the worms that were at the base of the tree, a big bunch of them together. They had kind of all, and I got rid of all those right away, and then I sprayed the tree. So that's about it.
All right. What's your newest tree?
I don't know.
Nothing. 1 year or 2.
No.
Older than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool.